8.3 FM. Now you have a voice. 5 minutes past 7. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. Good morning to you. Welcome to the front page review. Today is the Wednesday edition, of the program, and it's the 22nd day in the month of November. How you doing? Hope you are okay this morning, and you're doing well. I have the headlines to give to you from different newspapers in Nigeria. So let's start this morning. I have 7 of them. So we'll dive straight in. We'll start with this day newspaper. The first headline here says CDS, Boko Haram terrorist planned attack from prison with warders conveners. That story is in this day newspaper. Tinubu with stable polity, foreign investment in Nigeria now secure. Kyari in Senate says pipeline vandalization a national calamity. That story, all of that you get in this day newspaper. Now to Daily Trust newspaper this morning. We have here that confusion in Kano over contradictory ruling in CTC of judgment sacking governor. And SON certifies 5 companies, 32 products in Kwara. Nigeria witnessing huge investment under Tinubu Foreign Affairs Minister. Mohbad mother, police released my son's body to his father, but he has refused to bury him. I'm still in the Daily Trust this morning. Plateau Assembly Speaker, Deputy resign. Uproar in Senate over minority leadership seat. Now let's move to the Guardian newspaper this morning. Rivers Assembly crisis persists as fractions hold separate sittings. Now the writer says court orders fractions to suspend sittings. Police tightens security. Ondo government refutes alleged report of Akeredolu spending 7.3 billion naira on health. Still in the Guardian here, we have that will TSA exit? Wike raises FCT IGRO, prepares 61 billion naira supplementary budget. Abia government replies PDP's query on reckless refreshment expenditure. Now, the Punch newspaper this morning, states spend 1.7 trillion naira on trips, meals, others borrow 988 billion naira. That report is in the Punch newspaper. Insecurity, military blames Forex, demands special court for terrorists. UNESCO partners Kuka Center on Taraba lingering crisis. Nasara community condemned the cut off from 10 billion naira water project, fears disease outbreak. Lagos residents decry regular road crashes by club goers. Should read this report. And in the Vanguard newspaper this morning, we have here that why insecurity is not going away. Service chiefs. Nigeria, Germany signed 500 million renewable energy gas deal. And Qatar waits as Israeli government meets over Gaza hostages deal with Hamas. And NNPP welcomes Atiku call for merger of opposition parties. As governor, FCTA officials issued me fake C of O, says Wike. And now to the Sun newspaper, Ohaneze, Afenifere, Middle Belt Forum, press for state police. Wike Fubara loyalty battle for control of a Rivers Assembly. Plateau Speaker, Deputy resign. The headline is in the Sun newspaper. No agreement on zoning in Edo, Deputy Governor Shaibu says. And finally, from the Sun newspaper, NICOM advises federal government state on budgetary provision for public buildings insurance. That story you get in the Sun newspaper. Let's see if I could get you some more headlines from the Nation's newspaper this morning. Okay, let's see. We have some news here from the Nation's newspaper, trying to get some of the latest for you this morning. From the Nation's newspaper, it says 1,632 mining operators forfeit licenses. 5,000 kilometers of oil pipeline vandalized, says Kyari. And government asks Supreme Court to extend old Naira note lifespan. Governor, wash hands off wasteful spendings that you get in the Nation's newspaper. Now, these are your headlines this morning. I move straight now to look at the top stories. The issues in the news. Quite a number of them this morning. I'm connecting with Rufai Oseni for the analysis of all of these stories. In case you're just joining us, I will ask you to please go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel there. Share it with your loved ones. Tell people about VOP. Spread the word. We are here to stay. We give the people a voice. I have Rufai Oseni with me. Good morning to you, sir.
Bless you, Mary. Bless you, Mom. Bless Lagos. Bless everybody. And don't stop speaking. That's why we have VOP. Like Mary said, we give you a voice. Go to our YouTube page. So it's just amazing what we are doing, Mary.
Yeah,
a lot of things. I want to touch on some stories.
Please go ahead.
The story now is making the rounds. Femi Falana first brought it up yesterday that the certified true copy of the judgment they gave them in Kano is different from what they read. That in the certified true copy, the judgment upheld the election of Governor Kabi Yusuf of the NNPP. In fact, also, the Kano Commissioner for Justice has also said that. Truth has to be said. We have to ask questions. The judiciary should explain more. The buck is in their courts. It stops with them. Also, another case, Mary. I'm going to play on Sunday on my morning show, Impact with Rufai. I had an extensive interview. Mary, that crisis as regards Nigerians in Dubai, it has gotten worse. So Nigerians cannot renew their visa. I spoke to their representative yesterday, one of the biggest Nigerian bloggers out of Dubai, Mr. Tosi. In fact, they're going to be having a protest next week, and they're going to have a press conference. Excerpt of the press conference I will bring on this show and play. They said police have started to arrest most of them because the Dubai authorities will not allow them to renew their visas. Some of them have died. In fact, they told me the story of a man, a stylist, that died because he went to the hospital. He had some health challenges. They couldn't treat him because he couldn't renew his visa and residency permit and all of that. And he died as a result of that. So that problem is there. Whatever government said, oh, they have fixed it, it's just newspaper headlines. So I'm going to play that interview on this Sunday show. And when I was telling them to send the excerpt of their press release, we'll play back for them because we need to start advocacy for them.
Wow. But you remember some days ago where there was news that the federal government and Dubai, that they've lifted the ban. Remember? I haven't gotten a follow-up to that story.
I'm talking to you. I talk to people in Dubai themselves, Koro in the United Arab Emirates. They've come out to say that they have not seen anything that is so difficult as here. They are losing their jobs. In fact, some of them have had to come back to Nigeria. Their companies say once they settle this visa issue between Nigeria and Dubai, that they are going to be able to come back. People are losing their livelihood. They are crying. I'm going to play that excerpt of that interview back.
Something needs to be done as soon as possible. Yeah. We can't be having the Saudi Arabia DDRs. I don't know the follow up to that story yet, and then we have this. Which other country will do this to us again?
That's it. And please, Nigerians in Dubai out there, we want to use this week to do advocacy for you. On any of our shows on VOP, please call in and tell us your plight, what you are going through. Please, you are in Nigeria, you're living in Dubai, because VOP is global through our YouTube channel. Please, they listen to us every part of the world. Call us up and tell us these experiences. Corroborate this story. Let's champion this.
Yes. Very, very, very important. We need real people talking now, not real people. Share your experience. That will help to push this case. Now, Rufai, you made mention of what is happening in Kano, the confusion in Kano over contradiction of the CTC of a judgment sacking the governor. Now, what people are saying in the public quarters is that the corruption of the judiciary. What comes to mind is what Bakashua said. Not that he said it on the street, but he said it in a place where all of us heard it. And sometimes you wonder, why would they make this kind of, is it a mistake, Seth?
So, Mary's here. That's why I say we put it to them. Them that they should give a proper explanation. All right? The truth has to be said. We put it to them that they should do a proper explanation. A lot has been said about the judiciary. If you go and read the back page of This Day for Today, my friend and my big brother, Sam Amadi, did write a very, very compelling case about the incoherence of electoral judgments in Nigeria. Right? That's number one. Secondly, even Nigerians too should be aware and alert. You know, currently now, the Supreme Court judges, you need about 21 to fill, and you just have about 9 now because of retirement. You know now that there's a lot of vacancy. They've released names of nominations for judges. Nigerians are not talking about that. Another article you should go and read about that is something written by another friend and big brother of mine, Lasisi Olagunju, the editor of the Tribune newspaper. He wrote the article on Monday. I've tried to post that article on my page on Twitter. Nigerians should please go ahead and read those articles. I understand the issue about the judge, because see, a judge will make or mar your life, will make a decision that will affect you for the rest of your life, that will affect your country one way or the other. So you need to add your input. That's what we call citizen participation. If Mr. Funsho Doherty didn't take his time to go through all of that now, today we will not be talking about procurement. Now we're beginning to reveal all the governors. Almost all the governors in the state have done 1 or 2 procurement shenanigans. From Osun to Obo, everywhere. That's what we call citizen action. And I'm sure you saw the show yesterday when Commissioner of Information, Lagos and everything came, and we asked them very, very tough questions. We asked them about, why they paying 3 billion to consultants. How much is even the debt that the consultants are helping them to survey and structure for that they are paying them 3 billion?
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. You're on. Go ahead, sir.
So sorry. I said, asking them about the mortar rice. You're paying money to run the mortar rice mill. It's not supposed to be a PPP. And I even asked, okay, all the money you have been paying on this mortar rice mill, open. How much rice did you produce last year? Commissioner of Budget did not answer. He said he doesn't have the number on the top of his head. And we are paying hundreds of millions or millions to run the rice mill. And it's supposed to be a PPP. So those are the questions begging for answers. And that's why I say it takes citizen action. You see, democracy does not work by a docile citizenry, by a citizen that talks. All I just need to now say is that when we talk as Nigerians, yes, I know we are bitter, but let us also now make the hard work and have the hard facts of research when we speak, so that it becomes a more coherent point we make, And that's why it looks as though you're having problems with Mary. It's not that Mary doesn't want you to talk. But when you are talking, you're not talking with facts, you're abusing and all of that. No, that's against the ethics of what goes out on air. But if you state according to the facts, this happened, there's no how we will not listen to you. So those are the things. And I'm making a case for Mary this morning. And that's what it does as a professional, to be able to sieve you and say, okay, get the facts out for us, because it's the facts we're dealing with. So if you do a research and you have your facts, and you see, we must also be able to make it as easy as possible to the ground. That's why you see sometimes on this show, I used to add pigeon sometimes. That's why I add pigeon. All this matter with the talk now matter about how Lagos State government is spending on money. They say they get one place where they do rice for a mortar, where they spend billions put. I can't ask the Thursday yesterday, say, they spend hundreds of millions to service a place, or millions of naira. I not get the correct number so that I not go talk we're not true. they spend millions to service rice mill. How much be the rice when they produce there every year? They not fit talk. So that's why you see that on VOP we do PJ, we do English, we do break it down to everybody. But I'm not just saying, Mary, that collectively we have a role to play in this democracy.
We do have a role to play. Now, there's another story here. I think this is a bit of a fresh air. It said that Nigeria witnessing huge investment under Tinubu Foreign Affairs Minister says. That's Yusuf Tuga. Now, let me quote a little bit of what he said. He said that he said this while he had an interview on television. He said today there was a signing of a $500 million agreement between Union Bank and a Germany group's GWX for the financing of a green energy project. There was another agreement between a Nigerian group and a German group. You know, Germany is in need of energy due to the shortage of energy supply since the Ukraine-Russia war began. Now, he's trying to highlight some of the achievements of this current administration. So saying that there is huge investment and gave that example. So we're making progress here with investment.
Not highlight investment signed and all of that. But see, I don't believe in signing of agreements. You know how many agreements that have been signed daily and being broken? Didn't we sign agreements with Siemens? Where is the power today? It's not a German company. Until I see the action, I don't believe in all this signing here. Because for every agreement signed, there's also something called an exit clause. So until I see the real implementation, I don't like to judge based on signing. But it's good for the president to go out there, look for investors and all of that. But until I see the real stuff, you get me?
Yeah.
Until I see the effect of the agreement signed that, okay, the green energy hub has been built and people are working there and all of that, and they started becoming viable, making profit, and they are sustaining the business, and it has added more to unemployment. That's just it. I think what the government should show us is they should show us how many jobs they are creating and how many people are getting employed every day. Those are the empirical facts you see. If this government is really serious, they should be giving us month-to-month job creation numbers and unemployment number. It's not the one that they want to go and change the way of calculating unemployment to. That now they say Nigeria has 4% unemployment rate, that we are deceiving ourselves. We are saying month-to-month job creation numbers. You be able to give us those data. That's the data I want to see. That's when we know they are serious.
I think we'll follow up that story and see how it pans out. Now, another story here. You know, yesterday there was uproar in the Senate over minority leadership seat. Now, there's an announcement by the President, Godswill Akpabio, and the people from the Labour Party. They I think one of them, I can't remember his name now, spoke up that what is really going on here. He said the seat of minority leader and majority will become vacant after Court of Appeal sacked the former occupant, that's Senator Simon of the PDP Plateau North and Darlington Nwankwocha of Labour Party Abia Central respectively. So when the announcement was made, the people from the Labour Party, they weren't so happy with it, and I even listened to some of the audio where they were saying that it's the way you came into this Senate. That's how I came into this Senate. You can't be doing that.
I mean, I support the Labour Party lawmakers on this. They should share all these minority positions across board, even the other parties too that are there. It should not just be a two-party affair. We should not have that kind of thing in our country. They should share it across board. So I support them. But these Labour Party lawmakers too, they should also remember that the shame on them for going ahead to collect that 160 million to buy cars or collect that car's water amount. It's a big shame on them. They too have betrayed Nigerians. But on this, I support them. But I will also call them out too when they were wrong.
Yes, because if they can stand up and say, no, this is what you're doing to us that we don't like, it means they can also stand up and say, no, we are not going to accept the SUVs. We are Labour. Yeah, they could as well. Yeah. That would take this.
Yeah, simple. And their party leaders and their party stalwarts should condemn them for accepting the SUVs. Shikena.
Great. And now the big story on the Punch newspaper, the front story is okay.
We've also Governor Oti, Alex Oti, that he should explain why he's spending over 200 million, 300 million for food and all of those things, or close to a billion, like some people said, but he said it's over 200 million. When he just spending 25 million on education, which one is more important? Governor Oti of the Labour Party should explain. We need explanation. We need to hold our leaders accountable.
Yes,
Yeah,
they need to start talking. Imagine how Lagos State governor is talking. I see how they are trying to explain. They are explaining
yes.
to us.
Don't explain. He should come. He should come on platforms to explain. We need interviews with him. He should come and explain himself.
Now, the big story on the Punch newspaper here says that states spent 1.7 trillion naira on trips, meals, others, borrowing 988 billion naira. Now, Punch has done a robust report. It said the 36 states of the Federation have spent a total of 1.71 trillion naira on recurrent expenditure, including allowances, foreign trip, office, statutory materials, aircraft maintenance, and more in the first month of 2023. Now, this revelation, it's really coming up. It said that this, according to analysts of their budget performance report source from Open Nigerian States and budget-backed website that serves as a repository of government budget data. It goes on and on, the reports.
And all those trips, what are they getting out of it? Failed investment, promises here and there, agreements that never materialize. You see, that's why I tell you I don't believe in the signing of agreements. Our state should be accountable. They should go and follow the president of Malawi. That's cut most of his foreign trips. He's staying back in his country to save money. He's not going to COP28. And now up to the presidency too. Our presidency should watch all this amount they spend on foreign trips. And they should go and cut the amount. And please, I would like to say this. FIG, Fisaya Shoyombo, FIG, and other partner journalists, Foundation for Investigation, they did a report where some market women were talking about the hardship in the country. And there was one particular woman, they said the police have been trailing because she spoke out. Please, the police should not victimize people for speaking out. These are allegations anyway. I would like the police to investigate, but please, would like them not to victimize anybody for speaking out if these allegations are true. But like I said, I put in a caveat, these are allegations I'm not be able to confirm.
Yeah.
So we must be able to scrutinize our leaders. We must be able to scrutinize all the money those states are spending on those. They should cut it off. They should cut it off. But you cut it off. The real investment they are looking for in Sokoto is right there in their Sokoto. They should develop their state. Most of those states are great. See, maybe I will even bring him to VOP one of these days. I have a friend, he's big on the agricultural business. He was talking about the projected revenue some states can make alone if they develop their agricultural capacity. Do you know that most fizzy drinks, there's a particular constituent used to make them called gum arabic? And it can be found in some states in the north. Do you know that one of the most one of the ingredients in making your toothpaste sorbitol is made from cassava? There are many comparative advantages. Pharmaceutical starch. In fact, people that want cassava, they are not even getting enough. There's so much agri potentials. There's so much to be done. If we truly harness our resources, agriculture alone can be able to service most of our needs. We were an agrarian economy before oil came now, Mary. We're doing hundreds of thousands of tons of cocoa. We're doing 1/3 of the tomato in the western area. Nigeria has over 85, some literature was over 60, some literature was over 18 million of hectares of arable land. Yet we are not food sufficient. So what I think government across the state should bring all these farmers together, build silos, build storage, help them to be able to market their produce, and let there be abundance. We should actually have a grain revolution. And one that is properly followed through. It's not like the Operation Feed the Nation of the 19th Gbogbo that we didn't see materialize. A real green or the Shagari days own. We need a real green revolution that is systematically harnessed, that you now use AI and technology You can use AI to do a lot, like harnessing planting season for farmers. AI will be able to help you watch the weather and calculate empirical. So you can put technology in agriculture. Set up greenhouses. Those are the kind of things. Set up greenhouses and run them. Do you know how much you're going to make? But you are using billions to junket around.
Thank you, Rufai.
Do you know how many greenhouses that's going to get me? I'm going to at least employ some number of people and create value.
Thank you, Rufai. We need to go for a break now. Now. I've been prompted.
Well.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll go for a break now.
For the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views.
New sales representatives in different states of Nigeria and other countries of the world. What is Norland International? Norland is simply
one hit at a time. The best music on the best radio. Best radio. Voice of the people. 90.3 FM. One hit at a time. The best music on the best radio. Best radio. Voice of the people. 90.3 FM.
It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice. My voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here, as far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more, tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP 90.3 Lagos. Now you have a voice.
Listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. The phone lines are open now for you to join the conversation. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number. For WhatsApp is 0700 903 903 9. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir.
This is Dan from Alimo Shop.
Okay, I didn't get your name. Your name is what?
Good morning, Harry.
Yeah,
please, there's something that I want to say. The situation of Nigeria, the problem of Nigeria cannot be solved. You know why I'm saying this? Since we know the truth, and we don't want to abide on that truth. So what am I saying is,
okay, please call me back. I don't know. They just went off. 0700 903 903 903. For the WhatsApp is 0700 903 903 9. So I'll take some WhatsApp messages. But before then, hello, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, Sister Mary, how are you? Good morning.
Peter Monte, I'm doing great this morning. How are you doing?
Well, thank God I'm fine, man. And I hope you are fine too.
I'm doing well, by the grace of God. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sir.
Now, Mary, Tinubu in Germany, with those he went with,
to bring investment, and they are telling us that the number of investment they have gotten within this administration. I'm happy Rufai has said what I wanted to say, that it's not about investment on paper. We want to see investment on ground. Okay, they say that is about the 10 business summit the government has been attending. And what have we been seeing? Okay, look at the way Ngilari came to tell us about the UAE, Dubai. It sounded as if at that time, oh, you can trade to Dubai and they will stand at the border and welcome you and receive you. What are we hearing today? What are Nigerians that are they saying today? And then they have gone for business, to who investors in India. How many of them are here? They have gone to different places. Maybe we have a lot of investors here in Nigeria. I am an investor, if they don't know that. But unfortunately, all these days, I'm telling you, where I have my business that I have invested in, and I employ people that work with me, at least the little cover they get is enough to keep their family. We have not been having light. Light is one of the major components of investment. And you don't have light. By 5 o'clock in the evening, they are taking light until the next morning. So that time your business light will drop. And we come back home also, there will be no light until around 4 in the morning. They took it again, now they just bring it down as I'm talking with you. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is this. Can these people sit down here and look inward? Have they reactivated our refinery? That's an investment in Nigeria. Have they Ajokuta steel mill? That's an investment.
Thank you.
And so many things are investment. If they don't sit down here and do it, they are wasting their time. They are just looking for a way to hide money. Then tomorrow they are spirit will be sending back money for us.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you so much for your contribution. 0700 903 903 903. This is the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Ikan from A Solar Kingdom.
Yes, I think maybe it has to do with my new phone now. He has not been able to get it. I supposed to read it, especially as normally. Doesn't matter. Maybe we used to it. Mary, my take this morning is about the investment that these people said is massive during this administration.
Yes, you're right.
It is better for them to just keep quiet and let Nigerians speak and let Nigerians see things moving. We have few days before December. I remember what these people said, that the refinery will start producing oil, will start producing petrol by December. Maybe we have few days before December, and there's nothing to show for it. Is it how they are going to start again? After 8 years of Buhari and Tinubu, because it's a joint administration. He said, where Buhari stopped, that is where it will continue his own. Is it how we are going to start again for another 4 years, and at the end of it all, they say, don't blame us. We do this, we do that. Nigerians should get something done now. If they are not ready, let them pack well and allow people who are ready to fix. Like Peter Monti just said. Maybe I'm telling you, for the past 2 weeks, we don't have light to use in the night. There will be light in the daytime, but the moment it is just 8 o'clock, there will be no light. See the following day. And after coming back from work with a lot of tiredness, you're supposed to rest, there's no light. Which investment am I going to do when there's no light? Please let them do something for this country. We are tired and we are fed up with all these lies and propaganda they keep on telling us. Time is coming. Their God is going to run very soon. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Ikan. 0700 903 903 903. Let me take some messages here. This one says, good morning. $35 billion needed to execute federal road project across Nigeria. Okay, I think you're talking about something else. Let's see. It has to be what we're discussing. For Senate to name PDP minority leader and the deputy is completely unacceptable, where there are other opposition party. And on the happenings in River State, I think earlier Governor Fubara stood up and comfort his common enemy Wike. His days are numbered because that resources of rivers is a priority for the power thirsty politicians. Chika Bende from Trade Fair. Thank you for your message. Let's see. Another message here. This one is from Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. Says, good morning, Mary. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Mary, all this money we keep hearing, is it an audio money or real money? This country is so blessed, but the problem that we have is misappropriation of funds as a result of bad government. A country where there is no law and orderliness. If court can sack Kano State Governor and in support for the speaker and others to resign, security personnel can't get rid of insecurity. Who is fooling who? Mr. Rufai, I concur with you. If the federal government is serious, they should create employment. Okay, thank you very much, Prince Ayotek, for your message. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir. Welcome. What's your name and location?
My name is Capital.
Oh, yeah, your voice is not so clear.
Special people that you pick their number. There are people they will come on board every day, and when we call you, it's not going. Or anyway, that's by the wayside. I listen to most of the analysts, most of the things your analysts are saying. You see, as a journalist, you need to go into details. Investigative journalism rather than coming to here to criticize. It's rather unfortunate Rufai is from my place. He's an Ijebu man like me. You understand? I listen to those who are commenting on the program.
Is it Rufai talk you want to talk here, or you want to analyze the papers?
No, because most of the analysts will make many people run from your station. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you very much.
You have some other. Wait, listen to me. We have some analysts like Obed.
If you want, we're going to have a feedback. You know what you would do for me? Let's talk after the show, or send your feedback. That's a feedback segment. We'll do feedback where we address those issues. Now we don't have time because we're doing paper review. Other people want to call. Do you understand? What you're saying is very important. What you're saying is very important.
My comment is listen. Don't allow the politicians to set Nigeria on fire. You understand? Some of them want something to for them today. They will say one thing. If God does not speak for them tomorrow, they will say another thing. Let us allow the court to do their job. The politicians are giving us problems. So when you're analyzing, you really need to go in depth. You will call about the people who are administering the election. You talk about this thing, but you are not talking about the principal players who are the politicians.
Thank you very much.
I'm disappointed.
Thank you.
I'm disappointed that they people like somebody like.
Thank you very much. I think we spoke.
No
already.
problem. Because I was not saying what you.
Thank you very much. You've already spoken more than the time allocated for talks. I told you what to do. Simple. What your feedback is very important, but not this morning, not this time. So what you do now is that same number. Send us a message. We'll follow it up. But let's get to the discussion. See, the phone lines are buzzing, so we could analyze the stories in the papers. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. This is from
Okay, welcome.
Last caller,
no, don't go to last caller. Go talk your own. What do you hear today? Leave them. Everybody entitled to their opinion.
Okay, just want to make your time for that.
Thank you. It's interesting. 0700 903 903 903. Let me take some WhatsApp messages here. They are accumulating here. Okay. This one is from Frank Onero from USA. Says the discrepancies of the CTC of judgment about Kano State Governor confirm our concern about the decay and level of corruption in the judiciary. We must continue to speak out for a better Nigeria. Frank Onero, thank you for your message. Adegboyega Adedeji says, good morning, Mary. Truth must be said, Mary. The government came to gamble with the minds and hope of the people. We don't have a blueprint solution to what has brought the nation on her knees. You can see that they have started the blaming game. The game will last 4 years, and if Nigerians gullible decide to cast their vote for them again, The blaming game will last 8 years. Okay, let's see. What are you talking about now? Adegboyega, what issue are you addressing here? I don't see any issue. You're just talking about some other things. Let's focus on what we have. We have enough stories on the headlines to talk about. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning to you, sir. What's your name and location?
Yeah, my name is Femi, and I'm calling from the Solo.
Welcome, Mr. Femi. Good to have you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, my comment has to do with the headlines in most of the newspaper concerning releasing of suspects by our judicial system. If you go through most of the headlines, it is not a good thing for Nigeria image, especially for investors. I think cases like this should be between the government and government and security agencies. So there's need for government to take another look at the type of headline that goes to our press. It's not good for
Yeah, thank you very much. Couldn't hear the last word. The line is a bit muffled. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Let's hear it from you. We still have some time to continue our conversation.
You are listening to the number one station. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Bonanza. Nolan Industrial Group of Company International are recruiting new sales representatives in different states of Nigeria and other countries of the world. What is Nolan International? Nolan is simply an international company that is into production and selling of natural herbal care products that helps care and prevent different sicknesses that are troubling human body system. As a registered hardworking sales representative in Nolan, you will start to enjoy different benefits. For example, international trips, car awards, house awards, electronics awards, payments in dollars, weekly, monthly. With Noland, you can be getting free product. So for information on how you can get to know more about Noland, how you can register and become a member of Noland, or how you can get this product to help your body system, please just call me on 070 37405082 or 07082445668, or you can visit my office to know more about Noland and how you can get the product. Wherever you are, be rest assured that I can deliver to you in and outside the country. I am ready. I am a stockist in Noland, so feel free to use our stockist code to order all your Noland products.
You're listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's the front page review. Check your time now. We still have time to talk. It's 13 minutes before 8 o'clock. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mary.
Yeah, good morning to you. What's your name and location?
My name is Moses Warrior, calling from Melasa Maja.
Okay, welcome, Moses. Go ahead.
There's something I want to say. You know that nowadays our journalists, our pressmen, both print and electronic media, are owned by some of these our politicians. So when you say we should listen to the paper review, there's something happening in my state, not captured in your newspaper review. So sometimes you can bring news. If you have authentic news, factor out something that you can bring out, and it should be allowed, because sometimes I don't listen to some of these newspaper again and the television station, because particularly and the rest, I don't listen to what am I saying? That propaganda. So there should be investigating the journalism. Go to the we are just following the solution behind. It's very sad. Newspaper, if you don't talk about the newspaper, talk about
for example now, maybe something happened that you know about that is factual, like you call now, you can bring it. Hold on, you could bring it to my attention that, see, this thing happened here, although it's not your paper review. If you can investigate it so that we can talk about it. Of course, that can be
That's
done.
what I'm saying.
And that can be done.
Yes.
Nobody will stop you. But if you're calling in like the other caller to criticize and suggest stuff as a
No.
that's a different ball game.
Yes. I don't like criticism. I don't like criticizing without facts. What I'm saying is that nowadays, our journalists don't sit at table. They don't go for investigative journalism. The police will talk. I challenged one of the radio stations. It was the radio station, the guy that anchored, I don't want to mention it. He said the number of the governor of Kano State that his days are number. Like journalist.
Thank you.
He said, "Are you a judge?"
Thank
so
you.
These are some of the. This is one I want to. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you know what you do. Anytime you get stories like that, please, you can call us if it's a story that
no
this
problem,
is
no
of
problem.
course.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You are doing a good job. I want to commend you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, sir. Thank you very much. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number. Benjamin from Shogule, I know you sent him. Your message is very long. In fact, maybe I'll take the first paragraph here. He said, "Good morning, Mary. To me, National Assembly are on their own, defending their own interest, not the electorate interest. If they are there for the interest of the people, they will not pass every bill presented by the executive. If they are there for the electorate, what step are they taken to solve the innumerable problems electorate are passing through, such as hunger, insecurity, hardship, poverty, out-of-school children because of lack of school fees, increasing death rates because people can't afford medical bills? The National Assembly should be up their game and do the bidding of the Nigerian electorate." Okay, thank you. I should stop there. Benjamin from Shogule, thank you so much for your message. I appreciate you. Next time, make it shorter so that I could read other people's messages. Now, another one here says, "Good morning, Mary. Prince Ekene from Oshodi. This is just the beginning. They are yet to unfold what they have for us. The way they are sacking the governors that the masses voted into office. Oh, I pity this country. I don't think this democracy anymore." Thank you very much, Prince Ekene from Oshodi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and location?
This is Mr. Desmond calling from Oshodi.
Mr. Desmond,
I want to talk
ahead,
of
sir.
the investment we are bringing to this country.
Yes, sir.
All of us are investors, and we need investors. But I expected our government to put our house in order. Our house is not in order. Before you invite investors, what happens to already existing ones in the country who are living? Have you ever asked why they living? Go to Songota, go to Ato, go to Yene, all those areas, those big companies are. They are moving away. Number one, I went there. There is no single route to go into these places. There is what they call the Beshe, where these Chinese people build their company. No road to get into that particular place. And our federal roads, they have their own light there. That is, our government need to come home and put things in order. Forget travel aid. That's one thing I take like Abacha before he lied. He be in your country. Put your house in order. Your house should not be catching fire. You are looking for rats to catch to eat. No. You find a way to quench the fire, not to be looking for a cat to eat. We need to be in this house to put our hands up, good roads, life supply, good school, good hospital. People will not look out as this country is getting better. Let me go there and invest money. There are not people who come here now, people who come to scam us, who come to do shady deals, who come here to collect the work of 10 million. They will say it's 100 million. Those are the people who call themselves, who come here to back to the government and scam our country called Nigeria. Let's be in our home, put our home in order. People will come in. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate you, Desmond. 0700 903 903 903. We're rounding off this morning. This will be my last caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning
Hello.
to you. Hello. Good morning. What's your name and location?
Hello.
Okay, great. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please, this thing this morning is for one of the things that Rufai said about Dubai, because I'm one of the people that came back from Dubai. That is the reason why I should call this month.
Go ahead.
The truth is that, please, our people are suffering in Dubai. I spent over 2 years in Dubai without working because I don't have visa. I can't renew my visa. Anywhere I look for work, they will tell me Nigeria is not accepted. All nations is needed for work except Nigeria. That is what they will tell you. Please, I would like Rufai to do something about this. We are suffering. I came back at last December because I can't work. I spent 2 years plus without working. Now in Nigeria, I have to come back because I have nothing to do there. I'm just suffering. After something, I decided to come back. Please, let him do something about it. I will really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's my step.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate this call. We wanted people to call and we needed real life cases. And we'll add this to the others that we have. And we're going to do something about it on Sunday. Impact with Rufai on Sunday is going to start by 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. You get to hear more about this, what's happening in Dubai. Thank you so much for being part of the program. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. I'll be here again tomorrow, same time from 7 to 8. We are the voice of the people, 90.3 FM. Keep it here. Coming up next is Oge Ndigbo. Yeah, do not change the dial.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers, and